Hi, I'm coming to you on this glorious Wednesday in the last week of August, which for many people around these parts in the Northeast truly feels like the last week of the summer. The weather here might be spectacular, but we know what the weather has been like down in Houston, Texas, along the Gulf Coast, and our hearts are broken and continue to break for the suffering that those communities are dealing with. We know that those communities are underwater. We know that the Jewish community, in fact, has been affected gravely by Hurricane Harvey this past week. And we're reminded by our Torah portion this week, Teitzei, which has more mitzvot, more commandments in it than all other Torah portions in the Torah. We are reminded that we have an opportunity to make a difference through small acts. The Torah teaches us to do things, for example, to shoo away the mother bird when we want to collect eggs to be able to make a nice dish for ourselves. Or the Torah commands us this week that if we're walking through somebody's vineyard or through somebody's field, that we should be able to take grapes to snack on or pieces of wheat to be able to munch on. Or the other commandment that we find in this Torah portion, which is repeated more than any other portion in Torah, more than 36 times, is that we have an opportunity to care for the poor, the powerless, the downtrodden. And so therefore this week, in this week's Weekly Digest, we ask you to scroll down and to look at opportunities whereby we can help the victims of Hurricane Harvey. Those of us here in this community who have been blessed in so many ways have the opportunity to share our blessings. It's amazing then how the Torah reminds us each and every week how we can make a difference. One more blessing that I think I want to bring to you is to introduce you to Yoel Magid, who is standing here next to me. Yoel has come to us as an interim executive director as we continue the search for our next full-time executive director here. And he comes to us with a wealth and breadth of experience in this role. Yoel, just share with us, prior to coming here to Community Synagogue, how have you been spending your time as an executive director?
I lived in Israel for 26 years. I was born in Brooklyn. But when coming back to the States, and since coming back to the States in 1999, I worked at Temple Sinai in Oakland, California as an executive director, and then moved out, returned to the East Coast to Westchester Reformed Temple, your neighbors in Scarsdale, for 10 years. So I'm familiar with the neighborhood and the community, and very excited to be here and to share with you the joys of the Jewish New Year.
And what do you see as some of the most important tasks you're going to be taking on and helping us with in the weeks ahead?
I'm not going to be terribly involved in the construction, which is the big project for the year and the renovation, but I will try to help make everything work here in terms of management, mentoring, and leading staff, and making decisions that have to be made on a daily basis. Financial management, of course, an important part of the executive director's job, and I will be calling some of you about your dues payments.
Well, Yoel, you are truly, it's a blessing to have you with us. Our Torah portion reminds us that we are to be blessings to the world. We can help those who have been affected, as I said, by Hurricane Harvey. We can continue to help those in our community who need it most. And as you continue to do your own preparation for the high holidays, your own cheshbon hanefesh, your soul work, really look inward and ask yourself, what is the difference that I can bring to the world? How can I personally be the blessing that God wants me to be in our community, in our state, in our larger world? So, Yoel, once again, welcome to Community Synagogue. We're so happy you're here with us.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
And to all of you, wishing you an early Shabbat Shalom.